What is up, Chosen Ones? It's your neighborhood teacher, leader, and healer, Big Matt with Chosen One Chats. And today we're going to talk about how rejection is for your protection. Yep, you heard it clear as day. Chosen Ones, have you ever been rejected? Well, don't fray, because I gotta tell you, that was for your protection, bro. You dodged a bullet. Or ladies, you dodged the bullet. Trust and believe it. And just know that the person who really is meant for you will never reject you. Maybe if you already in a relationship, you might get rejected depending on like certain instances. But I'm just saying, as far as when it comes to you trying to like flirt or hit on them or trying to make it official with them, they will never reject you if they're really meant for you. If you're with somebody who you've asked to be your girlfriend, or you want it to be more than just whatever, and let me tell you this. There's a common misconception going around where people believe that they own somebody. And what I mean by this is, he's mine or she's mine and only mine, and nobody else is able to mess with them because that's my property. Stop it. Stop yourself right there in those. Stop. Don't you know that freedom is our birthright? So before you try to say that somebody is yours and yours exclusively, remember that, okay? Now, out of respect for this 3D dimensional reality that we live in, I understand that certain things are better to, as far as it being socially approved or whatever, to make someone your girlfriend or boyfriend. But me, I'm a free being. Yeah, I'm overall pretty loyal. But at the same time, yeah, I'm also, someone who needs a little bit more time than usual to just fully commit to somebody. So, and that time could be increased or decreased depending on how you're treating me, how you're acting when you're around me, and et cetera, et cetera. So let me just get that out there. All right, now let's get into the rejection part, being for your protection. You never know how bad somebody could possibly do you when it comes to falling in love. You could have this whole fairy tale made up in your mind, and then you could come home to your person cheating on you in your guys' bed. You never know, bro. Now, all my chosen ones out there, I want you to say, I don't claim that. That's not gonna happen to me. I'm just saying. I'm sure you've heard some crazy stories. And what can you say? But what I can say is, sometimes people cannot handle that type of betrayal. And you don't know the person's true intentions until you're able to pull that mask off of them completely. And that takes about 6 months to a year, sometimes a little bit longer, to fully remove someone's mask and to really know the true person for who they are. That's why I say, don't try to hop into relationships too quickly before you get that mask pulled down, because you don't know the person's true intentions. You're over here falling head over heels within the first 2-3 months just because they let you, I'm not gonna say it, but and you just falling head over heels with this person, but little did you know, is they're wearing a mask. There's like 4 masks that we wear on like the daily. There's a mask that you wear when you're all alone, how you act when you're all by yourself. There's the mask for when you're hanging out with your friends. So when you're there's that personality of that person, how you act when you're around friends. And then there's the one that when you're around your family, you act a little bit different when you're around your family than you are with your friends, right, guys? All right, not you though. You're too chosen for all that. You're too real for all that. But I'm just saying. And then you got the fourth, when you're out in public, when you're in the public eye. Now you Mr. Cool Girl or you Mr. Cool Guy, right? Yeah. We get it. Pull that mask off. I'm good at dropping people's masks. Don't try to pull that fake stuff with me. You're gonna get your mask pulled down real quick. I'm gonna get down to the core of it real quick, figure out what your true intentions are real quick, so don't play with your boy Big Matt. You already know. I be getting all types of downloads. I could pull up on you real quick and I could know your true intentions within months. Did I go a little too crazy? All right. Whatever. I'm just messing with y'all, bro. Can I have some fun? All right. I'm just messing with you guys. But yeah. So we got people falling head over heels for somebody that they've only known for a couple months just because they let them. And you know, I'm not gonna say that, but you gotta be careful though. Because here is one thing I could say. I noticed that a lot of men are offing themselves after tough breakups or stuff along that. I have the battle scars to prove that this shit is no joke. You guys see this? All right. I know, guys, that I've heard stories of guys just ending it all after getting broken up with. And this is what I mean by and girls. There's been some girls too, but majority guys. So, this is what I mean by rejection is for your protection. Ooh, we just got a little vulnerable here, didn't we, guys and gals? But it's almost to it's like a thing where it's kind of like reality, you know? So we got to talk about it, all right? And what I want you to know that you were rejected by that person because chances are they would have did some dirty stuff to you. Who knows what it was? But trust the divine, and everything happens for a reason. Now, it's going to be hard if you are dealing with some heartbreak right now, but just know every rainstorm has a sunny day at the end, and it's just take it as a learning lesson. Don't take it as a loss. Even nature has to deal with loss. But it understands the seasons. When trees lose their leaves, it understands that spring is right around the corner. Let's talk about how to attract love. When you are showing yourself love, just like you would show that person who you are madly in love with, all those Birkin bags you're buying for them, all that food, that nice, delicious food you're putting in their tummies, all that perfume, those expensive perfumes and colognes that you're buying them. Start treating yourself to some of that kind of stuff without anybody. Okay? Take yourself on a date, buy yourself some flowers, put a ring on your own finger. Marry yourself first. Because, quite honestly, until you can learn to love yourself to the max, sometimes I just want to kiss myself. You know, I be like I don't like mirrors, like this phone showing me myself, and I just want to come up to it and be like, oh man, you looking handsome, bro. I just want to kiss you, bruh. I'm just playing. All right, calm down, guys. Can I have some fun here? But this is what I mean. You got to show yourself love before you get caught in love. Now, another thing is make room for that special person. Some people are living day to day and forgetting to make room for that person because you want to act like you already got that person. You reading me? Y'all catching on? Okay. You want to act like you already got that person, all right? Now follow me. Not only do you want to act like it emotionally, yeah, you want to feel like you got that baddie on your right arm, or you want to feel like you got that ring on your finger by that prestigious man. You want to feel it. The cool thing about emotions is you could trigger them without even having the physical thing. You could feel those emotions before you actually have certain things. And that's how you really manifest stuff quickly. And humans are a lot more harder to manifest than items because there's not going to be a perfect human. Like everybody's perfectly imperfect. So when you're over here trying to have this list, he got to be 6 foot, he got to make $80K a year, he has to have a degree in philosophy, he got to, all this crazy stuff that people be having these days, especially you ladies. I'm gonna get on you ladies. Y'all be having some crazy lists these days. It's like, I really hope that you can make a list like that for yourself and you meet all the criteria. All right? Let me vent, all right? Dang, all right? But there's not going to be anybody who is perfect. So when we realize this, and it's not like an item, items are easy to manifest because guess what? There's nothing like the item isn't gonna have a family or a rough come up or a struggle story. Like freaking these people have these stories that kind of mold them into the person they are. So that's why it's easier to attract a materialistic thing than it is a person. So realize that. It's a little bit more complicated to call in a person than it is for an item. But here's some practices you could do to call in some love. First, you could start by speaking positive things, not saying all men are dogs, all girls are for the streets. Oh, I'll never find love. I'm ugly. Stop. All that needs to go. First off, that's the first thing. Next, make some room for them. What I mean by that is if you got a bed and you're spread out like a starfish, you got to make room, because how's that person going to be there when you're spread out like a starfish like that? If you got a dresser, make some room for that person, dude. You got a driveway, scoot your car to the right. Leave a room for your freaking partner's car. All right? Let me get some water real quick, guys. All right. And third practice you can do. Like I said, those feeling tones, like you want to already feel that. You want to feel like you already got that person. I guess that's about it. Like, make some room. Before you could put all these criteria on them, make sure that you're doing that yourself. And yeah, like I said, I should have, I do everything off the dome. If you don't know this by now, then welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. That's a sign right there, that burp. Just kidding, I'm not that type of guy. But, yeah. Let's just bear with me, guys. I'm human. Can I think? Okay, I don't want to just be yapping my lips and not saying actual good stuff here. I'm gonna put it on pause and I'm gonna come back. Be cool with or without them. If you are becoming so codependent on somebody, that's a freaking red flag, and you better check yourself real quick. Because being codependent on anything is a bad thing. Bombo club. Alright, if that's a bad word, forgive me. I don't really know. I think it means like stupid or something, but don't be too codependent on anybody. This is a big one right here, because if you guys were to split, would you be okay? You gotta make sure that you would be okay with or without the person, and you gotta make sure that you'll be able to be happy with or without the person, and not to get too codependent on their energy and them being around you, that if so suddenly they were to leave your life, now all of a sudden your life is in shambles. Okay? I want to say that too. And I guess that goes for anything. Alcohol, weed, cigarettes. If you're becoming too codependent on that if someone were to be like, hey, we're not producing alcohol anymore, or we're not producing cigarettes anymore, are you going to be okay, bro? All right, let me say this. We're not producing coffee anymore. We found out that coffee is a drug, and we're not doing it no more. Will you be okay? And until you're okay with or without it, you're not okay. So make sure you're good with or without it. How to know if someone is truly good for you? It's a good question, Matt. How do we know this? Is that person adding or subtracting to your life? Are they helping you build your empire, or are they helping tear down your empire? Is this person here for your greatest good, or is this person here because they're only thinking about themselves? They're only thinking about a check for you gold diggers out there, and they're only thinking about sex? Then they gotta go. What you here for if you ain't helping me? I don't care what it is. If you ain't helping me build, you're a distraction. Don't distract me from what I am here to do. Alright, now that that's out there, don't let these looks fool you guys. Because some people can have a pretty face or handsome face, and then their insides are ugly. Their soul is ugly. And we got to make sure that we pay attention to the way they treat people and ourselves. Because oftentimes, if you see them treating somebody else bad, it's only a matter of time before they treat you bad too. That's a bar. Write that down. I'm just playing. One thing I forgot to add in. You want to work on the 3 planes of existence. Mind, body, and spirit. Get that body, get that physique. You already know. Hit that gym. Sculpt your temple of God. Then you'll be looking good, and everybody might be starting to look. Put those bags of Doritos down. Stop eating a whole bag of Doritos every day. Next, you're also going to want to work on your mind. Nobody wants somebody who's mentally scattered all over the place, and and they're just, you know what I mean by that, It's going to be hard to call in some love when you're like mentally insane, or just your mental is just one day you're here, one day you're there, and you're all depressed and this and that. Like, you got to work on that first too. Another thing too, you're going to want to get your stuff together. You want to be on your purpose. You don't want to be a grown man in a little kid's body, over here like playing video games all day long while your girl's going to work, or vice versa. You want to make sure that you're on your purpose, and some purposes are involved in video games. So if you are a video gamer and you're making good money, good for you. But hey, I'm talking about the people who aren't making money here, but Anyways, you want to be on your purpose because people like stability. Nobody wants somebody who's just like don't got their finances together and asking for money left to right and all this stuff. So that's it. Let's get back to the video. But that's all I got for you guys. I hope this was full of good knowledge and, you know, all that good stuff. It's your boy, Big Matt, Chosen One Chats, also known as MJ the Great. Back at you with another banger. If you guys won't mind hitting that like button, comment, sharing, subscribing. A lot of people on YouTube who have these massive followings say, never ask people to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And, oh, I never did, and look at my channel. But guess what? I'm still gonna ask. Because if a closed mouth don't get fed, you heard? So, yeah, make sure you do that, support the channel. I'm not gonna be that guy to be like, thank you for, oh, please donate to my Cash App and my, all right, I might do that. So, yeah, all that's in the bio. So if you want to donate to your boy Big Matt, go ahead and check out my little bio, bro. All the information's in there. But anyways, hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Stay tuned. We got more stuff coming back to back. You already know how we doing. Yeah. Peace. I was never scared. Remember I was struggling, trying to make it out. Remember all them long nights sleeping on the couch. I was never scared if somebody tried to take mine. If someone tries to take mine, I'm reaching for my waistline. Knew it was a certain when I hopped up in that Jag. Knew it was a certain when I finally got that bag. Knew it was a certain when